aspirations, please? Oh.
We're back. Good morning, and welcome to Get in Line with me, Lauren, Scott, and
Paige. We're back, Lauren.
we are back.
Who knew? Back on the couch.
I know, we're back on the couch. We don't have video yet. Sorry, guys. Actually, we're coming on here today because there's been some things that have been thrown at us the last
Not in a nice way.
in the last few weeks, and neither one of us worked all summer, so
It's what it is.
Probably released like a few weeks before the last few weeks, but I was on vacation and
Like, the summer is like a dead zone. It's almost like, the Bermuda Triangle.
yeah.
It's just that the time goes by, and it's what it is.
Such big aspirations, though, to like.
Is that the word of the day? Aspiration.
Aspiration. I'm going to focus. I'm going to be prepared.
I just try to make it through the day.
And then I don't do anything but literally vacationed all summer long.
That's not a bad life to live, though.
Nope, doesn't
It's
suck.
not. It's not. Doesn't suck. So
Doesn't suck. And found where I want to be.
Oh, and the
in a
Oregon.
year and a half to. We'll give it 5 years, but
I'm just.
I already knew it. I told you I dreamed about it. That's why I went there.
But it's a beautiful time, and it's a beautiful place.
It is. But we'll have to be there when we're like ready to be fully retired, or do Sean wants to do like half the time there, half the time here.
That's what my other friend does. She loves it. Yeah. If I wasn't such a homebody, I would go.
She actually
there.
has a place like where we loved it. Yachats.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing. I think this is a really cool house. Anyways, so welcome to season 3.
Welcome. We're back.
I can't believe we've been doing this for 3 years.
I know, right? All I remember is I'm in the chicken coop feeding my chickens, and then you call me and you're like, Paige, can you do this? And I said no. Then you asked me again. And I said, okay.
Well,
here we are.
Let's say this though. You only said no because you thought it was going to be a lot of work.
I always say no. I literally say no to everything
I was like,
first.
This is just for fun. We're not going in.
Yeah.
So this kind of leads us into what we have found out in the last few weeks. So Spotify has dropped its new rules and regulations for people that are on the platform. And I'm not so happy about them. It is actually quite frustrating because we've spent 2 years. Spotify gives us a lot of listeners. And now they're saying that starting off this year, all of our podcasts now belong to them and they can use it as they will. We won't make any money off of it and they won't even say where it came from.
Yeah, I just, as per someone who likes control, I don't like other people to use me in ways that I do not want them to.
Well, and it takes away our income from sponsors or commercials if they're being able to use our stuff, because that's the whole point of
and your artistic integrity.
Yeah,
because then you start to censor yourself, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, and they tripled on all platforms video, which I go back and forth on video anyways on like whether to use it, because I feel like a lot of people don't really watch the podcast and like, what are you watching us talk? But I do understand that it's good for like marketing wise, or if like you want to grow your channel on YouTube. So one of the things that me and Paige are talking about is only doing our videoing.
I just like to watch.
My hand. Okay. If you're ADHD and you just put your hand in the air randomly when you're talking.
And then your ADD friend is like, what's happening? Huh?
Might be slightly autistic.
Do you think this is why that they actually need us on video? Because they can see all the weird things
we actually do. And that we look like crazy.
I look great. Look.
I do too.
I look like almost homeless. It's a little cold this morning, so I put on
it is a little chilly
pants that were like
fall is nice.
Yeah. So, but All
right, focus. We're focusing. So let's finish
focus.
Spotify. So
we're going to go to YouTube.
So I think we're going to go.
So you, our listeners, are going to YouTube.
If you're a Spotify listener, in the next few weeks, I will be pulling. The only way to opt out of that is to have to pull all of your work from the system. So I'm looking at if that's the best option for me. As of right now, haven't spoke a lot of things that I don't really care if they were to turn it around and use it how they want, but it is the artistic point of it, and moving forward, I don't have to worry about what
But you might not know the things that they're going to clip and take out of context, and that's it's the unknown.
Yeah, it is.
And I'm pretty much incapable of censoring myself.
Yeah, so if you are listening to us on Spotify, find us on YouTube, any other streaming network, but I think we're going to pull from Spotify, unfortunately.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm out. They can clip that.
For season
Maybe
3,
that'll go viral.
We're probably going to push it off until October. I have my birthday. My son's 18.
My birthday?
Your birthday. It'll probably
Halloween.
We'll probably just do audio.
All Saints Day.
Yeah, we'll just do audio.
Yeah, shut the fuck
through
up.
October, and then use that. I don't know.
Why don't we not make a plan, and then that way the plan. Okay, and then we're gonna see whatever happens. I mean, look, I came straight from yoga.
Job, so
ew. I take that back.
Huh?
I'm proud of you for your new employment opportunity.
Thanks.
Okay.
I am back to
the grindstone
selling shows. Huh?
You're good at selling stuff, though.
Yeah. And I really like the entertainment network business, so I've taken on some of my famous friends as clients for managing. But these people have asked me to do this for a really long time.
She is going to keep her non-famous friend right here.
We are famous.
Okay. I'm like the most famous non-famous person. Okay.
We're we have 3,300 downloads in a week.
That's right.
They have 3,300 downloads in 5 minutes.
Quantity versus quality. Quality here. Okay. Look.
Yeah. But I mean, there's nobody that I would rather help out, especially more than JoJo.
I know, and I'm really excited. He's a very nice person. I haven't actually talked to him, but I really liked his podcast because
he's incredible.
Yeah, he's nice, just nice.
He is, and it goes right in brand because he's launched Tiny Hands. You can go watch it on YouTube. He's got tons of YouTube stuff. So go check out Tiny Hands, and then you can check out Get Enlightened. Yeah. I'm going to bring him on too in the next few weeks. He's going to come on and talk about all the stuff he's got going on. And
good for him.
Yeah, he just had a baby.
And then my baby goes.
Yours went to college. How are you doing?
It's better now.
Shout out to all the moms.
Yeah.
One, having seniors. And 2, off college. This is a big
Did
thing.
you see my shingles broke out because my poor little body was having a tough time emotionally? Yeah. I was shoving it down and my body was like, no, we're not.
It's funny. I was telling another friend who her son just went off to college that all the kids are now hitting that. They're trying to figure it out. The fun has worn off and real life is starting to kick in. They're a few weeks in, and all the parents are hitting that. Oh wow, I'm really starting to miss my kid.
Well, my kid has come back both weekends. And I'm like, I know that she needs to have her own life, and I know that's a natural progression of things. And I think that if she has to go and she has to be herself, and she has to. But I like her, and I want her to be with me. Yeah, but she can still be her own person. Where are you going?
I'm letting the dog out before she starts barking.
Oh, proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Man, what a good dog mom. That was
with
amazing.
mine being a senior, I'm in this.
She said Cookie wasn't going out. She came right back in.
She's a hot mess.
She's like, whatever.
He applied for all of the colleges. So now we're just waiting to hear back on acceptance, except it's really not that big of a deal because acceptance for him is automatic because of the automatic admissions in Texas and where he stands.
He just needs to figure out where he wants to go. And then...
yeah, he's just got to do that on his own. And if y'all were listening to music the whole time, sorry. I didn't realize that background music was on.
Welcome to season 3. Maybe we're gonna get it together. Maybe we're not. Who cares? It's what it is. You know what? None of this matters. All right.
It really doesn't.
No.
Things that don't matter. I have decided that. Oh shit!
You're deep diving into nihilism too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's go on with that page. Oh my god, I just snorted.
Okay, what have you decided that...
I don't remember.
Okay.
We'll circle back.
Yeah. All right, circling back. No, it's nice. How is... I wouldn't be too worried about senior year because he's going to be on autopilot. And
it's amazing to me all the stuff you have to do before November on your senior year for these kids in college. And how many parents don't know like the timeline or like are on top of it and miss all these deadlines like for scholarships and entries and
I
feel like we should do a whole podcast episode on
so Lily readiness. Never like with Lily's scholarship, they just gave it to her.
Yeah, she didn't she didn't apply for scholarship.
No, she didn't apply. They just like gave it to her. And the only scholarships she applied for were the local ones. And the nicest way to put this is, if you don't know somebody directly, there's no reason. And this 3 people basically got all of them, and it was because of, I'm sure that they had merit, but it doesn't look good.
Small town.
Optics are bad. So.
And it is what it is.
Is that going to be a clip? Do you think Spotify is going to take that?
It could.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go.
Really, our main concern is Paige.
Yeah, that's me. I told you I'm incapable of censoring anything. And words, they just fly out there. And I'm just like, yeah, I said what I said. I meant what I said. At the time.
I'm better at censoring.
You are much better at censoring.
I wouldn't say much. Better. let's not give it all that credit.
Mildly?
Mildly better.
Okay. Mildly better. Yeah.
But I think a lot of that has to do with being in the public eye. Like having a husband who does everybody's computers, so you have to not be.
And I'm like the lunatic yoga teacher. The things that I say, they're like, she's so cute. Look at her talking about the capitalist machine. She's so cute with her
yoga.
Let me talk about my root chakra.
Right? Oh, God. So that's the other thing. We can't really even talk anything politics or religious thoughts, feelings.
I'm going to talk about religion as much as I want to. I'm probably not going to talk about politics because, I don't necessarily trust this environment that we're in. I mean, there's bad juju going down. But with all these human rights violations, I mean, we should have a lot of things to talk about.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that without it being used against you?
Ooh. Can we just pretend that we didn't mean it that way? And then whenever people play it back, we can say, you didn't actually hear what you thought you heard?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna send this clause over to the lawyer of Get Enlightened and see.
He probably knows more than I do.
Yeah, see what he says about it and see how that infringes on what we talk about. Because the last thing I really want to do is have something that's fun turn into something that's dramified.
I have never talked to a Secret Service agent before. What if I really need to? What if that's...
I mean, I'm sure you probably have. Because they were Secret Service.
He didn't have one of those little earpieces. Maybe it was a she and I just like gender profiled. Sorry.
We are on a track today. Sorry.
It's
This is what's going on over here in our neck of the woods. I hope you've enjoyed it. We will get our shit together and
we will not get our shit together, but they're going to continue to listen anyway because they like this shit. And they're like, well, if they can make it, and they're clearly more fucked up than I am.
I can't believe that it's been 3 months. It doesn't feel like it's been 3 months since our last episode. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like,
yeah, because I talk to you all the time.
Well, maybe.
I mean, you call, I answer.
So yeah, maybe you're right. Never mind.
Yeah. I mean.
But this summer flew by, no?
I think it did, yes. But I was kind of busy. So I will say that the preparing for the child to leave was by far more painful than her actually leaving. And dropping her off, that was bad. But then, you just keep calling him and you realize, okay, well, it's going to be fine. So.
Yeah, and tell them what you said when we were talking before we put the mics on about how, your background and what she's going through, having a tough time. I love what you said to her.
Well, when I went to boarding school and when they dropped me off, it was like the intention was you're not ever coming home. And I don't have a home. So if you think of it, like I have parents, I love them dearly, but it's different than having a childhood home. Like it doesn't feel like my home. Okay. So take that for what it was. That's where we're coming into this conversation. But I told her that she's always going to have a home here. And if she ever needs me, then I'm going to be here, and she's never not wanted or welcome. And I think that was very important for her to understand that she might not live with me, but we're still her home.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
Yeah.
Because from somebody who the house never changed all the way through college and travels and I never went back home.
Yeah.
But from somebody on the other side, I'm always like, you need to stay to make friends and get involved.
Well,
so I love how we were talking about that, because I immediately was like, but she needs to be around on the weekends so she can build her core and like hang out with them. And you're like, it's not about that. It's more about just feeling and knowing that her home base is always available to her.
Yeah. And what she's having, my husband and I were like, maybe we were like too loving and too nice, because she really loves us and wants to come home. This is just a joke. I know. And it's not like we joke a lot. My husband and I joke a lot, but I guess it's that humble brag.
Yeah.
Because I started crying a lot because I'm an emotional person. And I was like, I cry all the time. I get happy and I get sad and I cry. What, menopause? Yes. But I used to cry even whenever I wasn't, because I just have like deep feelings.
Trauma.
Yes. And, but I was like, my house is full of love.
Yeah.
Like genuine love for everyone there. Like even her brother.
That's how I feel about.
Loves her.
That's how I feel about here. I love that the kids love to come and hang out.
Yeah.
And that one of the things that they said, Aiden's little crew, is that they haven't ever sat down and had like dinner with their family. And that's something that we do every night here.
Yes.
Like just those little things. I think that
it
you're
means
breaking the generational trauma of what happened to you or what happened to your families, because you have to think a lot of our parents.
Well, and I don't judge my parents. They did the best they could. It was literally their first rodeo.
They were raised by people who survived the Depression. It's a totally different aspect of thinking.
If you really do look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, and
you
they
have to
did
understand the generation.
Yeah, and nothing is malicious. And they love us. And it's not that. There's a love in my family. Like my parents to me, to my children, it's just a different kind of
It wasn't a
thing.
closeness.
No, and I think of it like this, like I'm my child's safety net.
Yeah.
If she needs me, I'm going to be there. And if she's crying, I'm going to be there. Yeah. And I don't care, and she is making new friends, but she's not like me. She's not, I'm going to be on a podcast telling everybody all my worldly secrets and whatever. She's very introverted. She's very intelligent in that like observational thinker kind of way. Mm-hmm. And she's just not interested in going to parties. And that's usually how you meet people. So,
but that's okay.
No, and I'm not saying it's bad. Everybody's fine. Everybody's different. Like,
well, I love that you are giving her that sense of safety.
I try to be a good mother. And my husband's a very good father, like very good father. And we just are here trying to give our children, it's like wrapping them in a big hug. Mm-hmm. 'Cause he had not the same kind of situation, but again, it's that generational thing.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want my kid to feel alone.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. That's how I am.
Yeah.
I don't ever want you to feel like you can't come back home.
Well, or I didn't have a car. I didn't have money. I didn't have any sort of freedom. And I refuse to raise my children to live in that.
Breaking the generational trauma.
That's why we need video. Go team!
Well, I think this is also good for us to talk about because we're going to be doing this show a little bit different. We're going to do a segment of me and you, Porch Time with Paige. We'll do still a segment with a guest host a week. And then I will be doing something from the book, my book, Achieving Harmony, talking about it. Affirmations.
Do you want to do a book club?
Long.
Do you want to do a book club? Because
ooh, that would be fun.
Here is the thing. I was reading my romantic books yesterday, and then
smut reads.
I like to read smut because in the end of it, everything works out great, and that's what I need in this juncture of my life. Okay,
she's reading smut, and I'm reading the Divine Sophia Code.
Yes,
and.
Okay, fine. It's fine.
And the Book of Enoch.
Okay. It's fine.
This is the yin and yang.
Okay. Look, I need these books because they make me realize that everything's fine. Sometimes he acts like an a-hole and then he grovells a lot. Okay?
Well, I'm really into the psychology of people and the way that they think of church or religion right now. So like I'm all about.
You should listen to the Mormon Stories podcast with me. Can we circle back to me inviting myself onto your spiritual journey with this? Did you like how I mispronounced journey?
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 Welcome to
journey. So if you tell me to read a chapter a week, I will come back and it will actually get me to read your book because that was the segue. I was reading my smut and I was like, perhaps I should read my actual paper book. And then I kept reading my smut. But, if we do this, then I might actually read your book.
I think we should because
I bought it.
A lot of yes, thank you. To
digitally and in paper. Super fan.
I know people have really, really, really supported this book, and I am so grateful. So thank you.
Can you do a write-in and people can maybe want to talk to us about it?
Yeah, we could open that up. I think it would be good because I've gotten a lot of questions about different things, and so bringing it all together and just putting it out there in case you're
no, I actually was laying in bed because I accidentally, this is the part of being old. I fell asleep and then I woke up and then I got angry. And then I tried to go back to bed, and then my mind started wandering to Lauren's book and about how I should be reading it if I was a better person.
Why? You bought it. That's all that matters to me is the royalty.
I thought you wanted
JK.
Okay. God.
I mean, but not real, but really, I'm not kidding because in all honesty, I feel like
it will come whenever it comes.
It comes when it's supposed to.
This is a nice way of saying it's fine, Paige.
Thank you for the support, and I don't give a shit if you read my book.
There you go. Mm-hmm. That's what so what was that meme you sent me? She's like, I gotta be that friend where it's like, no, it's your fault.
I love the people that like know me and they're like, so how's your podcast going? What's it about? I mean, I don't know. It's been like 3 years of dropping shit that we just randomly talk about. Go listen if you want.
Listen. That's like another friend. I didn't know how to find it. I was like, you didn't fucking look, did you?
You just search the name.
You just search it up there.
It definitely pops up.
You clicked the link I sent you.
So, thanks for listening to us. Welcome back.
We love our fans. Thank you for clicking that link.
At some point on how we're going to do this. Right now, we're a little all over the place. It's fine. It's eclipse season.
I need you to stop apologizing because I'm not getting any more in line.
Release. To realign. We're reinventing to realign.
Reinventing to realign.
So, hang in there with us while life is lifing and we are realigning. Realigning. We are realigning.
I need you to motivate my aspirations. Aspirations. Okay. She picked me as her friend. Okay, I just want you to know.
She's my emergency contact number. What does that tell you?
Ride or die, mofo.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to Porch Time with Paige, and thanks for listening to Get in Line with me, Lauren Scott. See you later.
Deuces.
We'll see you next week.
That's right.
Hot Mess Express coming at you.
Choo-choo!
Bye.